dropped it off recently. And I think the reason why I'm a little bit more harsh on Dragon Prince is like, you know, people always compare it to Avatar and they say that this is better than Korra. And it's
what?
Just, yeah, people say stuff like that. It's
insane.
like people will say stuff like, oh, Legend of Korra, blah, blah, blah. Dragon Prince is the real thing. And I'm just thinking to these, it's just like, I just think these people just don't understand the nuances about storytelling and whatnot. Like, yeah, Korra has its flaws, but there's a lot of innovations that Korra has made for action animated television that to just say that Dragon Prince, which, I mean, Dragon Prince, it's, I mean, entertaining by itself, but still, even as an action cartoon, there's not really anything nuanced or anything.
Those 2 episodes with Avatar 1, already better than all of Dragon Prince.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, but like Dragon Prince is like nowhere near Korra. Korra is like an amazing show compared to Dragon Prince.
Yeah.
I mean, on its own, it's an amazing show.
Yeah.
But like the thing about Dragon Prince, it's like it feels like a show that is on a deadline. Like it feels like a show that needs to move certain plot points forward and like do things really quickly and not explore like inner conflict in characters, not give certain characters the time they deserve for them to grow. It feels like a show that just needs to move this story forward.
Yeah, but the funny part about that, even with that moving story forward, there just seems like there's a lot of fillers. Like there's moments in when the characters are talking where it's just like, why are we saying this? You can literally just skip this reveal this thing, but they were like, "Lo, let's make a little joke about XYZ. Let's read like
That's true.
Like the one scene where what's it called? Where even the recent episode, the latest episode, where they find the map inside the dragon's thing. They first mentioned that, then they mention again, oh yeah, the map is inside the dragon's teeth. You just said that in the first scene. Like, why are we replaying that scene? So it's just like, I don't know. It's a weird thing with the show.
Yeah, but I guess what I mean is like, oh, actually before I finish that thought, real quick, there are like fun things about, because we mentioned Avatar and Korra. There are fun Easter eggs.
Oh,
you noticed them, right?
Yeah.
When we were in Rex's lair, there's like treasure. And there's Aang's like glider, and then there was something else. There's the glider and the boomerang. There's the boomerang.
There was a boomerang.
Yeah. Sokka's boomerang.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in the treasure area. And then like
I think there was a reference. Somebody said a reference that was Avatar.
When Soren said yip.
Yeah, there we go.
For the dragon.
There we go.
Yeah, those were like two very I'm sure there was more, but like those were the two that really stood out to me.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just sorry, that was a random tangent.
That's fair.
But we mentioned Avatar and that's why I thought of it. But going back to what I was saying, I feel like this is inevitable, but like comparing Avatar to, like, we literally just did this, but comparing Avatar to Dragon Prince, Avatar spent so much time like with him literally just trying to build his way up to fighting the Fire Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
That was literally the story since book 1, you know? Very early on.
Yeah.
They could have made Dragon Prince like all about like exploring Zadia and trying to get Zim back to his mother.
Yeah.
You know, they could have spent way more time with that, explore the characters, give us deeper relationships, have more conflicts between Soren and Claudia in that sense.
Yeah.
With the main group. Aang with Master Pakku, you know?
Yeah,
There's no Aang with Zhang or like Aang with anyone, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no master there.
Yeah.
And that's the big issue. Like if Callum just met someone that taught him stuff, that would have been way better.
Mm-hmm.
But they needed to move it forward. That's what I mean. Like they do it so fast that we don't spend enough time building up this one great story. But I guess like they're trying to do that with Erebos. So we'll see how that goes. But,
yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, like I just think there was a lot of potential in certain story points that they really rushed and made it conclude and to move forward.
Yeah, definitely.
And now they're giving us stories that I don't care about. Like I really don't care about their I'm sorry I forgot her name, but the mute person's with the Sun Elf. I don't care about that at all. Like she's a cool character for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just think like utilizing her in that story is like wasteful. Like I just think that they could make way more use for her.
I agree. I agree. I agree.